So this is the Hurricane 16-inch wall mount oscillating fan, and this is supposedly going to attach right to the external TV monitor holder on our 2022 Rockwood Mini Lite 2509S. So when you take it out of the box, you're going to have four components. You're going to have your shroud, your fan blade, your motor assembly, and this is the key to getting it to fit into the Rockwood Mini Lite TV. This is the wall mounting bracket. So we're going to loosen this little cap. It actually turns like you're tightening it to get it off, because the fan rotates in the opposite direction. Once you have it off, there's a little shaft right here, and that's going to fit into the fan blade. Once the shaft's removed, we're going to install the back side of the fan shroud. Now we'll install the fan blade, and we'll tighten down the fan blade nut that we removed earlier in this process. Nice and tight. Now we're going to flip open all these tabs to put the front of the fan shroud on. At the bottom of the fan shroud, there's this little notched bracket which is there to basically retain the bracket itself for the front. So it's going to slide into that little groove like that. Now we're going to close all these retaining clips. Finished product looks like this. So if you look closer, you'll see I installed one of these threaded clips onto that back plate up there so that I could screw it down from the front, and the plate would be permanently mounted to the unit. And I'm going to put a little shim under here to kind of create the space necessary to just slide this into the trailer bracket. So I used some HVAC foil tape and made a metal shim, and I'm going to use as a spacer. I adhered that shim to the top of another piece of HVAC tape. I've now placed that shim under the top of the bracket so that it creates space, and taped it down with the HVAC tape. And that space should allow this to slide right into the TV bracket without having to mess with losing this bracket or having it in a box somewhere and not being able to find it. And here we are. Here's the television bracket on the Mini Lite. And that bracket slid right into the TV bracket, and this is ready to go. So we're ready to give her a go. You can just grab this little unit and you can tilt it down if you want it to be facing to where you're seated. This string on the right, it turns the unit on, and it has 3 speeds. 1, 2, and 3. And the left string stops the fan from oscillating. Something to note, there are little black rubber feet in here, and they are hard rubber, and they are sitting on the decals on this trailer. So I'm thinking of probably putting some little clear adhesive legs, or little pads underneath, so that the vibration of the unit doesn't rub off the finish of the decal. But otherwise, it's a nice breeze. When I'm ready to dismount, I'm just going to shut the unit off. I should be able to grab it right here by the neck, just tilt it back a little bit, get the rubber feet off of the decal, and slide it off the bracket just like that.